Hello children, good morning. Welcome to your English class. Today's class we are going to deal with a new lesson number 5, Ice in the Forest. This is the name of your lesson. So let us see what is there in the lesson. Okay. See here, in the first page they have given a riddle. Okay, I will just read the riddle and this is considered as a activity, like just try to solve it. I will just read the question of the riddle. A man has a goat, a bundle of grass and a lion. He needs to take them to the other side of the river. He can only take one thing with him in the goat at a time. If he takes the lion, the goat will eat the grass. If the farmer takes the grass, the lion will eat the goat. How can he take all three to the other side? This is a riddle. It's upon you children. You can answer in whatever you can think in your mind. So just think the answer for this riddle. Consider it as your funny activity type of homework. Okay, so let us move forward for the lesson. A very huge block of sparkling ice appeared in the middle of the forest one morning. This lesson deals with the story in a forest, and as you see, you can read here a very huge block of sparkling ice. Sparkling ice means what is the meaning of ice? When the water is in the solid state, it is called as ice. Okay, ice cube or huge iceberg, like this you will tell, no? Like that. One day what happened? Early in the morning there was a huge huge block of sparkling ice. Sparkling means shining. In the middle of the forest one morning, the animal looked at it. All the animals in the forest, as you know, there are so many animals in the forest, and when the animals looked at it was filled with gems. What do you mean by gems? Here gems doesn't mean your chocolate. Okay, gems means very costly things like pearls, diamonds, gold jewelry, pearl jewelry, all these are there, no? Ruby, diamond, all these are called as gems. The ice block was filled with gems. The gems sparkled brightly in the sun's rays. As it was early morning, sun has come out and all the gems in the ice were shining because of the rays of the sun fallen on the ice cube. The Lion King announced, "Whoever gets the gem out will become the king after me." Now when all the animals in the forest look at the ice, there are so many of gems inside it, and the lion will tell, whoever will remove the gems, the king lion will tell, he will announce, whoever will remove all the gems out of the ice will become the king of the forest after me. So let us see who will remove the gems out of the ice. Okay, turn the page number 50. What is there here? You can see all the animals standing in the first picture of the page. Okay, all the animals of the forest, see here in this picture, all the animals are there. Lion King is standing on the above that floor, and see here chimpanzee is there, tiger is there, giraffe is there, rabbit is sitting here, squirrel is sitting, monkeys are there, fox is there, elephant is there, and this is the ice block, and there are so many gems inside the ice block. So the animals jumped at the chance to dig out the gems. When that lion said, who will remove all the gems out of the iceberg will become the king after me. So what happened? At once, at the chance, all the animals jumped on the ice cube because they want to become the king after lion. So just at one chance they just try to dig out the gems. Well, everyone except for the weasel. What do you mean by weasel? A small wild animal with brown fur. Okay, weasel is a kind of small wild animal which is having brown fur over it. Okay, except that animal, all the animals just jumped over the ice to remove the gems. Okay, who stood by and watched the other animals trying to reach the treasure? The animals used their different body parts to dig the treasure out from the ice block. See here, all the animals were trying to remove the gems outside the ice. They were using different body parts to dig and remove the gems. But the weasel, this is a small wild animal which is brown in color. It was just sitting silently and it was watching what all other animals are doing. The elephant said, I have a trunk. I shall break the ice with my trunk. The elephant used his trunk to break the ice, but he ended up hurting the gorilla instead. What happened? You know, elephant, it is having a long trunk. What this elephant said? I have a long trunk. I will break the ice with the help of my trunk and remove the gems out. When he tried to break the gems out of the ice cube with his trunk, he could not break the ice. But what happened? He hurted gorilla. Okay. The tiger tried to use his sharp claws to make a hole through the ice, but his claws got stuck in the ice. The troop of monkeys decided to break the block. What happened next after elephant? Who tried? Tiger tried. What tiger said? His nails, his sharp claws means nails of his legs, very sharp it will be, no? He said, I will make a hole using my sharp nails and remove the gems. And he tried, but the tiger also could not remove the gems out of the iceberg. His claws got stuck in the ice. Next, what happened? The troop of monkeys decided to break the block. Who tried next after tiger? Monkeys tried, but what happened? Monkeys also were trying to break the block. They threw bananas and stones at the rate of machine guns, but they missed the target and instead ended up hurting the other animals, so they had to stop. Now what monkeys did? The group of monkeys, they were bringing big stones and bananas and started to throw it on the iceberg to break the ice in very high speed, in the speed of the machine gun, like bullets will go no very fast, like that. They tried to break the iceberg using stones and bananas which were thrown in high speed, but they couldn't break the iceberg. Instead what happened? They hurted the other animals, so they had to stop. It wasn't an easy job, but the animals weren't ready to give up. Breaking the ice and removing the gems outside was not an easy job. It was really very tough, but all the animals were keeping on trying to break it, because what was the reward? Reward was they would become the king or queen of the forest. Whoever will break the ice and remove the gems would become the king or the queen. All day long they tried different methods to break the ice block but had no success. Everybody all day long tried to break the icebergs, but no one got success in breaking. Suddenly then what happens? All were failing. Elephant tried, it couldn't do. Tiger tried, even tiger couldn't break and remove the gems. A group of monkeys tried, even they failed in their target and they had to stop. Next what happened? Suddenly someone said, look, something's moving inside the block. Something is moving inside the block. Something was scampering in the middle of the block, right next to the gems. Okay, scampering means what, children? Running quickly here and there, running here and there. Suddenly there was some sound and they were feeling something is moving inside the ice block. Something was moving inside the ice block. They just felt. Then it's the vessel and she has the treasure. A monkey explained. What happened? A monkey explained. She is the vessel and she is having the treasure in her hand. Who explained this? A monkey explained. The vessel emerged from the bottom end of the ice block holding some gems. So children, who was there inside? What was scampering? It was a vessel. And who said it was a vessel? A monkey said that it was a vessel inside the iceberg. And what happens? The vessel emerged from the bottom end of the ice block holding some gem. What happened? Emerged means comes out from one side corner of the ice block holding a gem in her hand. And everyone was surprised and wanted to know how she got inside. See, so many animals were trying to break the iceberg and take out the gem, but all were unsuccessful. But how does this vessel went inside? Everyone was very much interesting to know. The vessel told them that she looked she took some time to observe the block and think about the problem. What she did? She observed for some time and she thought about the problem, that what she could do to remove the gem out of the ice block. I realized that the block was too hard to be broken, so I concluded that the only way to get inside it was by burning a hole from the underneath the block. What she realized? She realized that breaking the block was very hard. It was really impossible. So underneath the block, if I break a hole, underneath means downside, under or below. If I make a hole, I can go inside and get the gem. This was the plan made by the vessel. The vessel explained, I dug a tunnel below the ice block. Then I lit a small fire at the end of the tunnel. The fire melted a hole in the ice above. Then I crept inside and got the gem, the vessel added. See here what she told. She told that she had made a small hole underground. She went inside that. She made some heat. She produced some heat by burning a fire. And when ice is given some heat, it really melts. So the ice melted and created a hole, and the vessel went inside that hole, and just she brought some of the gems outside. She explained. The lion was very impressed and declared that the vessel would be the queen of the forest after him. Because the vessel showed her intelligence, the lion became very impressed and he announced that the vessel would become the king after lion. The small vessel taught everyone that jumping into action without thinking leads to nothing. If we observe and think about the problem, we are likely to solve the problem. See here, this ends with your lesson, and what they have said in the end of the lesson, whether it may be a small thing or it may be a big thing, first we have to think about it. Whatever problem arises, without thinking anything, if we start doing our work or start trying to solve it, we cannot never reach our target. First what we should do, we should observe it, we should think about it and try to find the ways of the solution. Then we have to start with our process of solving the problem. Only then we can solve a problem. That somewhere when we come towards the moral of this lesson, we can tell that think before you act. So here they have tried to make you explain that whatever step you take to before taking any of the step, just think about it and how you can solve the problem. Try to make some plan and then create your solutions. So this was your today's English class. Here completes your lesson number 5, that is the ice in the forest. See you in the next class, children. Till then, take care. Thank you.